Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
How's everybody doing?
Did
See if
everybody have a good Christmas, good New Year's? We're all ready to start over, brand new. All the bad stuff is behind us, and this is our time to start over.
no doubt.
I heard a kitten scratching at the door, and I have a feeling it's my little mischief maker.
Probably.
I'm
Probably.
not I'm not letting him in.
I don't blame you. I was just making sure I have all my messages. All
You,
messages
you
for my.
see, my cute little Tom. When I'm not in my room, I have the door open. Um, but during the day, I come in and do stuff. So my laptop is up and open. Well, the little turkey has been coming in. He's knocking things down off my desk, and he's getting up and sitting on my keyboard. So I come in here, and there's all kinds of things open. He had turned my Wi-Fi off earlier, and it's like, and I can't even grab him and fuss at him, catch him in the act, because he hit and run. But he's just gonna, thank God he can't buy anything, but he's messing up my settings.
Well, he's trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I didn't put a price on one of my items. So I'm looking for it real quick.
It's free.
No, it's cheap, but it's not free.
Well, I've got some more things that I've made.
Yeah,
These are things that were my early attempts. Usually what I would do is, when I would decide on a way of doing something, then I'd make one. I go, okay, and then I'd immediately go find more beads, and I'd make another, and I make and make and make, and I make all kinds of, using the same technique. I'll make a whole bunch of different options. Well, hey, you other Randy, welcome. Glad you came.
nice to see you. Yeah, Happy New Year. Boy, yeah.
So I brought a bunch of those.
Yeah, I've got some. I've even got some jewelry. Today I have a small lot of pins that are more for crafting. Probably we've got this or that, that's neat,
Mm-hmm.
but they're still really nice. So anyway, and I've got a lot of ceramics. I got a really neat Mexico pot that I'm not sure how old it is, but it's really cool looking. So,
Maybe I'll be able to help you date it.
I don't know. It's Terra something.
Oh, I know what that is. That's that black stuff.
Well, it's not.
It looks like it.
It's not exactly black. It's a redder clay. It's a ula.
I'm going to
It's a
say
water
60s,
vessel.
70s.
Um,
Of course, you never know when they make them, but
it
a
could
lot
be
of things
older.
are very popular from that.
Let me see. It is a Tarahumara people.
Hey, Angie.
Tarahumara Native American people from Mexico.
Ah,
And it's still got the rawhide on it and the fur, so to speak, on the rawhide. So it's pretty cool. And I know some of them I were looking at, they go upwards. So might be something I'm going to be listing on.
oh yeah. Do
But,
your research on it.
but I'm going to offer it here first. So I've got a few things like that I'm offering here first, and then it's moving on. Hi, Angie. And so we got Randy and Angie, and a couple more people popping in. It shows. So we should probably get started here with the
Yeah.
show.
Don't be shy, Fi. Well, Okay. Speak up. We like chat.
Yeah, it's always nice to hear from you. And but if you're in the background, just kind of checking us out and sitting back in a recliner, that's good
Hey,
too.
Simon Says.
Hi, Sabrina. Nice to
Oh,
see you.
I'll have to remember her name. Yay, Sleeping
Sleeping
Bee.
Bee.
Yay, we're getting all these neat people, new people for me.
Oh, yeah. And
Welcome, welcome.
if anybody's new and you're not blue, you just email me. The email address is right here, and I can make you blue. And you give me your name, your YouTube name, your address, and your PayPal email, and then we've got you set, and we know you're in there. And
Well, tell us, since we've got some newer people, what types of things are you interested in? Of course,
yeah,
I'm George.
hi,
We
George.
know you all want a good deal,
Should be
but
blue.
other than that, is there any specific item that you didn't get for Christmas that you're looking for?
Let's see.
Glad you came back, George.
Let's see. You got to make him blue because I have his info. There we go. He's blue. All right. Yeah, and like I said, um, if you're not blue and I don't have your address and PayPal info, just send it to me in an email and we'll take care of that. So I do a lot of mine are all starts, and then Randy does some starts and buy it nows. And if we do any starts and people are bidding, if you're up to the max you want to spend, please let us know you're out. We're going to count it down, going once, going twice, last call, and then we'll put in the sold. Once the sold is in the chat, we can't take anybody's bids after that, just to be fair to everybody here. And you can bid in $1 increments. That's fine with us, or however much you want to put in. That's totally fine. I ship out of Glendale, Arizona. I ship via pirate ship to get you the best rates, and I use PayPal for invoicing. Yeah, I was thinking that. And it's probably on my address list. So I'll go ahead and look for that. And let's see what else. I have a couple of people I've invoiced for that I haven't received payment yet. So if you think you should have gotten an invoice and you haven't seen one, let me know, because I may have to send it again some other way. So anyway, and my name comes over as Rebecca because that's my given name when it comes through. And I'm going to let Randy up so she can talk and tell us about her channel and what's coming up for her.
All right. Well, I'm Randy, and Moon Valley Crafts is my channel. And I also have an Etsy shop by the same name, Moon Valley Crafts. And if we have not done business before, no, this hand, fire me an email and give me your real name, your YouTube name, your mailing address, and of course, send that from the email you want your PayPal invoice to come to. I do my invoicing through PayPal and my shipping through Pirate Ship, and I have heard that I think on the 17th, the prices, post office prices, are supposed to come back down from the raise that we had over Christmas. So that will be good. I'm in Missouri, so I'm only shipping to one half of the country at a time, so I can get you a better deal on postage sometimes. Now, what I've got today is a combination. I make jewelry, or I've made jewelry. I have, of course, jewelry that was my own jewelry or my family's jewelry that I have acquired. I have a lot of glass pieces, things that I may have purchased for myself, and it's time to get rid of them. And I've had 80, God, all these tubs and tubs and tubs of vintage, antique, lovely china things that were my grandmother's and my mother's. And so I'm finding homes for those as well. So I'm going to start off with things that I made. Now, I didn't start making jewelry till 2010, when my mother passed. And then I was no longer doing those egg ornaments. And so I had to put my little crafty mind to work at something else. And so I watched jewelry television and jewel school and started learning different techniques. And one of the techniques I fell in love with was wire crochet. Now, I cannot crochet worth a hoot. You give me cloth or thread or yarn, I can go one long string forever and I can't get it hooked up, but I can crochet with wire. So I'd made these necklaces, and originally I had crocheted the neck piece, but I don't like the way those turned out. So what I've done is I went through my old vintage necklace chain only collection, and I have now taken all these crocheted the chain part and now made them normal chains. These are all a starting bid of $5. And my first one is a 22-inch, and I crocheted these cute little colored wooden beads. I've put them on a chain, and it's just a neat piece. Now this one, mama.
Is it choice?
No, I'm just saying I will have 3 of them. This one's on a magnet. I put this one on a magnet. So if you like it, and you can see the crochet work, I sort of have tucked it around so it's not, it doesn't matter really which side you show. But I love the crochet effect because when you have the beads, even heavier beads, it looks like they're floating. So this is my first one. So basically $5, if you're not fighting over it. So there's that one. But I have more. Then I had this, I got this neat package of these gorgeous, colorful glass pearls. And so I made this one. I've put it on a chain with that. And these are glass pearls in these neat neutral colors. There's rose, mauve, sort of a bluish gray, cream. And so I made this, crocheted them on a necklace. And, it's going to hit about down to there. You can make it longer. Can you see that any of the, if you can see the crochet work? I tried to hide the crochet wires. The beauty about the crochet wires is that you can get the structure, but it's lightweight and it doesn't get in the way. So there's that one. And then my third one this round. Come on. This one again, $5. And this one I put on a gold tone chain. This one, the pearls was 20 inches. This one's 26. And this is a blue quartz.
Ooh.
And I actually have bracelets that I have made to match it. What I call soft bangles. I crochet bracelets, and I crochet them and put the ends together so you have a bangle, but it's soft. It's not, a round hard round circle. And so here's this one. It's just a cute little necklace. And that is my 3.
Wow, great. Those are nice choices. I miss crafting.
I love crocheting. I could do it all the time.
Okay. My first item is going to be this nice little creamer. It's a little ceramic creamer. Number 1. It's a $5 start. And it has made in Germany on the bottom, and it's numbered. And there are no chips or cracks. And it's just 3 inches tall. See inside. Nice glaze to it inside and out. I like the little green color on here and the reddish and yellow. Just kind of looks like a sage green kind of or something. And it, to me, at first when I picked it up, I thought it looked like Italian, like an Italian pottery because of the design to it, but it's Germany. So I was very surprised with that, but I think it would go very well with some of the Italian or Portugal pottery too, if you like that style. And both sides have the flowers. And that's number 1. $5 start. Okay. Get the next one ready here.
Such cute little things.
Well, and I did bring some jewelry this time later on, so we'll have that too. Just trying to get my last thing pasted in here. There we go. And number 2, I've got, well, this is jewelry. So this is very long. It still has its princess accessories and little earrings, but it's this cute little owl.
Blingy owl.
Yeah. I don't know what color you'd call this because it's almost like a gold, but it's almost like a bronze color.
Is it a rose gold?
Kind of looks like.
Because it has a pinkish tint.
Yeah. It's got like a different.
Like copperish.
Copperish, yeah. But it's got really pretty.
AB
yeah, they're really pretty. And then the eyes are like I think they're a deep red. Can't really tell. Where's my flashlight? Maybe I can tell if I. I don't know what color though. Might be black. Well, it kind of look red though. I think they're dark red. So this necklace is 28 inches long with its chain. There's the chain. And it's an $8 start. And I don't think it's ever been worn. And yeah. So there's a little owl and a chain. It's number 2.
My interest.
I don't see any. All right. And if you guys see something and you think about it and you think later on, oh, I really would like that, just let us know in the chat and we'll be happy to bring it up for you again.
We're still waiting for you to tell us what you're interested in.
Yeah. So number 3 is going to be a choice starting at $3. And they're salt and pepper shakers. The first ones I have are these cute little blue crabs with the tongue sticking out. They have a plastic stopper. They're in good shape. The next little set, and at $3, of course, for choice, and you get your choice of which set or sets you'd like. The one with the highest bid, of course. These are little hats, little ceramic hats.
Those crabs would be cute if you had a summer home by the beach.
Yeah, or even somebody that has maybe a little beach theme assemblage. They could put a couple of them, different areas. I was thinking. And I have some wooden ones. I've got these little mice.
Oh, those are oldies.
Yeah. And they got like leatherish tails and ears. I like the grain on the wood. Those. And then there's this set of lanterns.
Oh, my, that's an old one.
And it does have Indio, California. But a lot of times you can take these off easily with some water. I just did not. Got salt and pepper. I like the difference in the colors in the wood on this set. Let's see here.
Those remind me of the kind of things they sold down in the Lake of the Ozarks in the 60s.
And the grain. I always like wood, though. I'm from Oregon originally, so got pretty wood grain on here. Couple little bumps. There's the bottom. This one back on here. And this one's got the difference in color. It has a little bump on it there too, I think. I'll probably sand that and get it a little better, but I only have them starting at $3. And if you didn't want to see, that Indio, California, you could just turn them around and, have them going the other way. Or like I said, you can try and take that off. And then the last set I have to show, one of the tops has a little issue with it, and that it's started to crack on the wood there. You can see that. But I really like the little design and the fact that it still has the bark on the wood. And you've got bark on the wood on the base and on the handle here. And that was the salt too, so I think they used it a little more than the pepper.
Well, those are another tourist item from someplace.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything though. Where? But like I say, I like wood grain. And I thought this was just neat, even with that, because it has still the bark on it. Just really unique, And if anybody thinks about it later and will want those are $3, your choice. And that was my 3. Let's see if I can get you back up. My mouse has been a little wonky, so there we go.
Well, we can't blame my kittens for your mouse problems.
No, I think it might be battery time.
Okie doke. So the next item is a $5. Let me put that in. Now, these are a couple of things I had purchased. There was a lady, well, and I still know her, but she had started following her on her channel. Actually, she was originally a friend of a good friend of Jocelyn, the crazy lamp lady. She was somebody they shopped together. They were good friends. And she started her own channel, and then she would go, go to the thrift shops, and she would talk about and educate you. And she was really proficient in the Japanese, Oriental, Asian stuff, which I love. And so I had picked up out of her Etsy shop. I picked a lot of stuff up. So my first item for start of $5, this is an antique, and this is why. Now it's not marked, but when you Google it, the pattern comes up. This is Nippon, and you know what Nippon means. Nippon. Oh, where's my note? I've got a sticky note. Nippon was written on items that were sold between 1891 and 1921. So if you ever have a piece of china that says Nippon on it, it is over 100 years old. It is an antique. Now, this is a saucer, but this is not a saucer for a cup. I think this is an underplate it had a bowl on it. Maybe it was a mayonnaise bowl. Maybe it had a little pitcher. So it doesn't have a cup running around, but look at those gorgeous colors. The greens and the burgundies and the white and the 24 karat gold trim. It's got a teeny little bit of Moriage type dots. And what my plan with things like this is I was going to make like a shadow box. I was going to take a frame and then put black velvet in the back of it. And then I was going to attach plates and do like like several plates on it and hang it on the wall. So that's something you can do. You can put the little rack things on and hang them, but I was going to create something in a shadow box. So this was one, and I never got around to it, and I'm never going to do it. So I'm, looking for new homes for these. Just $5 on this one. Okay, doke. But it has a friend. And this one is a starting bid of $8. And here's the back. Hand painted Nippon. So this is 100 years old. But look at this one. Look at the Moriage on it. Now, Moriage is when you find a plate that has this raised design. It can be in gold or other things. It's often little dots. But when you have, it's a French term. But when you have Moriage, that's what it is. That's when you have that little raised design. That's called Moriage. Isn't this gorgeous with these little, hi Denise, with these beautiful little roses? Now this is like a dessert plate. It's not a saucer. It's a dessert plate. Again, beautiful thing to hang on the wall in a little rack, whatever. It's a gorgeous display plate. It's got a lot of 24 karat gold. It doesn't have any chips or nicks. It's a beautiful example. It just almost looks brand new. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, and last item of this round is going simple. So it's just a buy it now, $3. And I know it's not fall anymore, but this is just a bisque finish autumn planter. Now, this is more for an indoor plant. It's got the little plastic thing inside. You could put a plant in it. I wouldn't put this outside. But what I would do is probably get you know how plants already come in their own little plastic. I would put some rocks in the bottom, and then I would put that plant inside this planter. And it's just a bisque finish. It's got a lovely, it's sort of a bronzy gold. It's got a leaf, and it's just got a cute little trim. Actually, I got it from my son. They gave me this with a little plant in it. I put the plant in another container, and so I've got this one that I don't need. But I thought, well, what the heck? I'll make it available for somebody. Only $3. If not, it will come back next year. You know, these things don't go away. Anybody wants it?
Sometimes they do.
You okay, Becky?
Yeah, I said sometimes they come back.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well, now they filmed that movie here where I live. At Rocheport, I don't live in Rocheport, but Rocheport is 13 miles away on the Missouri River. And there's this tunnel, you know, the tunnel, and sometimes they come back. And at the time, I was working for the big hotel in town, and all the actors stayed at the hotel. So I got to meet Tim Matheson and, you know, all the people. And they invited us, of staff, upper staff, they invited us to come and watch them film. So I took my son, and we went one night and we watched them film the sequences in that tunnel. It was really neat. It was fun.
That would be
All
fun.
right, that's my 3.
Okay, and once again, too, if you see anything that you'd like to claim, you know, later, just go ahead and put it in the chat. Or if you see it on the replay, just email us. Her email is on the bottom there, moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. Remember, she's an AOL gal. And mine's Becky's Vintage and More @gmail.com. And let me pull myself over and get my next item up for you. And this is kind of something that's a little out of my area of expertise, more so hers. Number 4. Well, I don't even know if she knows watches either, but this one, the glass on the front is needs a little, it's a little rough right there. This is an Elgin. I don't know if you can see it. It says Elgin.
Well, that's a nice lady's watch.
Yeah. And some of the Elgins I saw said that they were gold. I'm not sure that this is. And then it has a Speidel USA. It says Speidel on every one of those. USA.
Now, that's an older one. That's an older one because they don't put those kind of bands on much anymore.
And this is a small ladies' watch. And I did not get it to wind. So I'm thinking the works may need some help. So that's why I said needs work. It does, you can move the hands and you can wind, try and wind it. Maybe it just needs put in the gears better or something. I don't know. I just remember my grandmother having this and how little her little wrists were and how she could wear the darn thing, but I never could because, I'm cursed with these big wrists, So anyway. But so I just thought I'd put it as a $15 start. I mean, I saw them all over the place, but because this one, I'm not sure if you could get it working or what. And some people, I guess, just like them to have them, and they don't necessarily have them working, but I just thought it was really too cool to pass up. And so there's that one. And, well, good, Angie's listing. I need to do more of that too. Oh, boy. Start with good intentions, right? And you're going to do it. Let me see here. Trying to. Doing a copy and paste thing. Sorry, guys. That way I have my last item in here too. Okay, number 5 is this really pretty raku glaze vase. This is in blues. There's the inside. The inside's like a baby blue. Oh, maybe a little darker color than baby blue. And then the bottom is signed. I have no clue what it's signed with. But I love this glaze. It's just gorgeous looking glaze. That metallic raku type glaze. Oh my, oh yeah, you said that. Oh, that's going to be a lot of work. But good luck. You make real progress with that. But yeah, you can see some of the color variation coming down on that metallic. Well, thank you. Yeah, I think it is really pretty. And it's this tall. Let me get my measuring stick so I can tell you. It is about 6 inches tall. So 6 inches tall. Very, very shiny metallic glaze for the raku. Go this way, maybe you can see colors a little better. Got a lot of light in here. Okay. My next item, and some of these are still in bags in here, but I have a bunch of these, and I just don't know if anybody's even going to be interested in them. Yeah. Hi. Okay, number 6. So these are 12-inch. Some of these say Barbie on them and some of them don't. And they're dolls that were hand crocheted and crafted by Janice Carlton, who lived in Oregon. My mother-in-law, my mom's mother-in-law, before she passed, collected dolls. And my mom and I, neither one of us do. So I have a whole box full of them over here. I'm just going to show a few, and if anybody's interested, that's fine. This one is an 1890s Gibson girl summer ball gown, and she would crochet all of the pieces.
Oh
she
my.
would make the hairdos. She would put any jewelry on that she did. And it would take about 3 months or more to make these. Her husband was on fire watch, which means he sat up in the forest in a tower and would look out for smoke, for fires in Douglas County by Myrtle Creek. This is where this gal was from. And that's first choice. That's a yellow gown. Let's see here. Got some boys too. There's one of the boys. Looks like a prince or something.
Oh my, look at him.
Even
oh, Ken in leggings.
And these are, yeah, so they're the 12 inches dolls. They're on stands. Some of these, like, let's see what the first one says. She paid $75 for the first one. So I found price tags anywhere from $75 to like $150.
Oh my.
So yeah. So I've had these in plastic in the boxes. And this one says she's a 1895 sun cycling costume. She's got a little button on there that's made for a choker, I guess. And she put a little ring on that finger. There's the back of her hair. And this one had been $80 originally with all that work and the lace and the detail. I don't know how many of these I should show, if anybody's interested or not, really, in looking at them. This one has a bustle. I fix the bustle. I think she's got somebody else's feathers on her behind. Let me just throw these away real quick. There we go. So she has a bustle. And whoop.
So creative.
Yeah. Hair needs to go back there. So there's this one. Maybe I'll show one more. Let me go with this green one down here. This one looks like it says it was $130 originally. And it's an 1897 ball gown.
Oh my God, like gone. Oh, Scarlet, the curtains.
This is tulle. So she's got a bunch of tulle, and she crocheted all of this.
I do declare, Miss Scarlet.
And she made all the little roses and everything that went. And see, this one has flowers in her hair. Yeah, I know Pat likes them. Okay.
Well, how many have you got?
Oh, I don't know. There's probably like 20.
Oh, well, okay. I was gonna say we'll show more, but we'll be here all night with all 20.
I can show a
One
couple
time.
more. I have one that's really simple. She's patriotic.
Oh, isn't that clever?
So that one's just a regular Barbie outfit, I think.
You should bring her out in July.
Yeah. I think the back of hers probably says Barbie, but anyway.
I wonder if those were made in the 70s because she's wearing bell bottoms and we wore those kind of halter tops.
Well, she passed away like 20 years ago. So she was collecting before that. So
So
could
it's possible.
possible, yeah, possible. That one was just one that I think she got that was just a Barbie. Okay, go ahead and pin that. Get Randy back up here. And at any time, if anybody wants to see more of the dolls, just let me know.
All right. So I've got a starting bid of $8. However, they can all be purchased. Now, these were my mother's. My mother used them, but she got them from her mother, who likes vintage, possibly antique, Pyrex pie pans.
I've got several. So when you said who likes, I'm laughing.
I know this is usually the kind of thing you show. Now, this one I know is a really old one because of that.
That's the kind of thing I hoard.
Yo, really?
Yeah, because I make pies. So
this is an 8-inch. I did kind of wash them out, but they've got watermarks. So, and some of them have little nicks because they were used. Okay, so this is a little 8-inch. I've got the 8-inch. Now, where can I safely put the darn things as I go? Okay, then the next ones are all bigger. That was the 8-inch. Then this one is the 9-inch. I can't see if you can see.
no.
It says USA made, and they're Pyrex, and it has the number. Oh, what is that number? 209, number 209. Because it's a 9-inch. Oh, it'd be nice if I wasn't upside down. Trademark. So there's that one. That one's 9. But wait, there's more. I've got 4 of these things. This one is another 9-inch. And this is another 209. This one has a few little scratches.
I like the deep dish ones.
I know. Well, I've got some of those too, but I've got them in my pantry. I've never used them, but I've kept them. These were out of the tubs. These are the ones that Mother had not used.
Yeah.
These are the ones that were stashed away. And the last one actually is a 10-inch, and it's number 203. Now, this one has been very well used. It even was taken someplace because it had old tape on the bottom. Somebody put their name on it, and I think it got baked with the Scotch tape. This has got more scratch marks on it because it's been so well used. But hey, they all still function fine as pie plates. But see, then my mother stopped. She started using she stopped making her own crusts, and she started getting the ones, the paid or the that you put in. So anyway, these are good old pie pans, vintage, and it was either. So I was saying, where was I? $8 a piece, or all 4 of them for $28. If there's any interest in old Pyrex, well used, well seasoned pie pans. Now,
Aren't we all well seasoned?
some of us more than others.
Sorry, could resist.
This is another necklace I made. Buy it now, $6. And I like working with wire, and I got this beautiful colored wire. And so I made this necklace, and I just made these metal flowers.
Those are cool.
And put them together. It's 24 inches long. And I've got it on a chain, a long chain, which I've got finagled in the back so that you can see it. Because they're just a light piece. I think this is so fun. I could just see this in the summertime, the spring, on a white t-shirt. It's really lightweight. And I just went nuts with the colored wire. I don't think I've duplicated any color. Well, maybe the orange. Maybe I've got 2 oranges. But I like it. And then my last item and this is a 100% pure virgin wool hand design, hand screened printed scarf. And I probably should have measured it. It's made in Japan. So it's got a burgundy background. It's showing the colors very nicely. You've got green, gold, and then another reddish color. It's got fringe. It's in beautiful shape. Let me do a quick measure. So Becky, if we take 11 and a half, oh, 11 and a half by 11 and a half, 11 and a half, 11 and a half is
23?
Right, but then double that. Because that's
46?
a quarter. 1/4 is 11 and a half by 11 and a half.
46?
So I guess that means it's 22 across.
Oh.
Or 23 across. So it's about a 23 by 23.
Yeah, it's 46.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful scarf. And it has a tag. Let me find its tag. Its tag is hidden.
Of course.
Tag was hard to read. Oh, come on, fringe. There we go. It's hard to read, but it's 100% wool made in Japan. Gives instructions on how to it's just so hard to read it. Hand wash separately. Mild soap. Line dry. Do not wring. So
Keep away from Becky.
but it's a beautiful Beautiful, beautiful scarf. A head kerchief is more of what. Now, my grandma would have called this a babushka.
Mm-hmm. Remember
Because
those old army blankets that were made of wool?
oh, my husband's got 3 of them. That's what he sleeps with.
My dad
This this would
insisted
she
that I
would just
needed
fold this
those.
into a triangle, and this would go on the head.
My dad insisted I needed one of those to keep me warm. I'm so allergic to wool.
Oh no,
It's not a good
they
idea.
will keep you warm. All
Yeah.
right, that is my 3.
Already?
Yeah,
You're quick.
I drug it out.
Oh, did you? Maybe you did.
I'm still not seeing people say what they're interested in.
Kitties?
Well, he is not for sale, but by God, he may find a new home. We took him to when we did Christmas at my son's house, we took him and he was a little angel. Oh, he was such a good boy. Everybody loved him.
See? There
He
you
may go
go.
back. My son would love a kitty. My
Yeah,
son already likes him.
go. Okay, number 7, I have a choice of Mexican perfume bottles. And before I bring them up, I'm going to say that they are painted on glass and the stoppers, the end of them have been broken off. But they still, so that's why I have them at $8 for the choice of them. They're still very nice. And I love the stoppers on them. So your choice is between this dark pink color or this yellow colored one. So here's the stopper and the dark pink one, and you can see where it's been broken off, but you can, you can obviously sand that off a bit.
I'll be back in a minute. Gotta go check the fires.
Okay. But I love the bubbles in this Mexican glass. Really, really cool looking. And here's the base. And because this is painted on, I'm thinking if you wanted to make it into a clear color, you could do that. Or if you like the pink, you could also embellish it with little jewels or something. But this is how it sits and this is how it looks. Like I say, I just love the bubbles, and the stoppers are what got me. I like Mexican glass. I like the bubbles in them. And it's $8 start for your choice. Buy the bottle. Here's the yellow looking color or golden looking color. Here's the stopper on it. Also lots of bubbles. And let's see, the yellow one is about 6¼ inches tall. And the dark pink is about 6. So you got 6 or 6¼ inches. Your choice starting at $8. And I just had to rescue them because of those great stoppers. Even though they need a little bit of TLC, or you can just leave them as they are. You're just displaying them. They display nicely. I was thinking you could put them on your bathroom counter, even with like little bubble bath or something in them, some lotion. I don't know, whatever you'd like. Okay, number 8, I'm going to do a little kind of craft lot. I don't too much do that. But I have just a few pieces of jewelry here. And I'm putting them as a little crafting lot because there's just a little bit of different things with them. So this one is a marked Sarah Coventry piece. But I did notice some of the silver tone looks like it's like right here, like it's a little not shiny. So I don't know what's going on with this piece, but like I said, it is a Sarah Coventry. And I just thought, some of these pieces, people, they do fix things and stuff. This one's a great piece too, but there's one missing rhinestone right there. But it's a start of 15 for all these pieces, and you get 6 pins. This one is not marked. My husband's noisy out there. There's this great piece, and I thought it was just wonderful when I got it. And then I realized, this is the one I realized, yeah, there's a piece that would have been over here that's missing because I looked online and saw it. But honestly, it looks pretty like that without the addition of the more on it. But like I say, right here, you see where there would have been more sticking out there. But when I first saw it, it reminded me of some that my mom had when I was young or younger. And then I found this lovely piece. And I love this one. And it looks very old. And this little metal right there, the loop isn't quite there. And you don't quite see it. And then I have this horse. But I notice some like shine loss right there to the leg. So I don't know if it was a painted over like gold tone or what. It's the back of it. But I was thinking, somebody could add a little something to that little leg and cute. And then the last one, sorry, I have it in a separate little bag. Get it out. And it's a little beetle. And it just has a tiny bit, came loose, a tiny little bit of paint loss to the wings, and you could barely tell, but like the tip of this here, you can see a little paint loss. So I just threw it in all these together in a little crafter's lot. So you get this one, and this one, and this one. This one has one rhinestone missing. This one has a piece that was broken off, but you can't really tell it from there, and it displays nicely this way. This one is a Sarah Coventry, but some of the shine is off in some places. So I don't know what's up with that. It's really pretty, and it is marked Mark Sarah Coventry. And this little guy just has this little bit of the metal isn't quite there. It would have looped around. Right there. And then the little horse with a little bit of coloring missing right there. The little leg. So not very noticeable things, but still, it's a $15 start.
Oh.
Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. That's okay. And oh, well, Randy still likes it. Yeah, there's some nice pieces there. And I was going to do something with it, and I never did anything with it. And I'm like, I'm just going to pass them on because I need to worry about other things because I need to get my house ready to move too. So we can count it down to Randy. Let me put it on my phone here. And we've got going once, going twice, last call, and sold. There you go. And thank you. I'll mark you down for that.
Oh, I didn't ask you. How did you like the earrings?
Oh, I liked them. I haven't worn them yet, but I like them. I bought some earrings from Randy.
Was that the blue? You see the blue was darkened? I mean, not too dark.
Yeah, it was fine. My husband liked them too.
Hey, that's even more important.
As long as he doesn't steal them from me.
Well, you could each wear one.
I guess. No, he can't have them. No, he wears posts. He doesn't wear clothes usually like that. But anyway, all right. My next item. Pull this up here. Number 9 is this top hat. And it has a really, really pretty crackle glass to it. Really pretty blue. When I first saw this sitting on the shelf, I thought it was a mushroom because of the way it looked. But it's a little top hat. And I don't know who made it. I don't know if it's like a rainbow or a pilgrim glass. Or who would have made it. There's the pontil. Just really cute. And I think it's really neat that the rim of it isn't crackled, but the base of it is. And to do that, they stick it down into the cold water. So they had to be very careful not to get the cold water on that rim so it didn't crackle too.
Makes you wonder how many broke in the process of making them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always wonder that because crackle glass seems to me it would be really hard to do.
We did that with marbles in the 60s.
Yeah, it's 2.5 inches tall and 3 3/4 inches wide. So it's just really cute little guy. And you can even put, little figurines or something standing up in it. Sticking out.
That's cute. Q-tips. You could put Q-tips in there.
Oh, yeah. You could definitely put Q-tips in it.
Is it big enough to fit a pair of glasses? Your lenses, see, my lenses are narrow.
I don't
Yours are a
know.
little wider, but if you had narrow lenses,
Yeah,
that
it
would
might.
be.
Let's see how big the opening is. It's about you know, 1.25 inch opening, really.
Yeah,
So
see, I have narrow lenses, which I never wear in
yeah.
public. I mean, online because I can't see, but mine would fit in there. Yours,
Well,
I have a
you
much
could
wider glass.
put pens in it.
Oh, it's so cute.
Hmm. So yeah, it would fit a lot of items. It's cute. And that was my 3.
All right.
I'll pull you over.
How does this keep falling down? Okay.
I don't know. And we are looking for people to come join us. So if anybody would like to sell with us, just
Yeah,
shoot me.
we're thinking it'd be nice to have a guest.
Yeah.
So you guys wouldn't get bored with just us. Bring in someone different to have fun with. The more, the merrier.
Yeah.
Okay. So I now have a branded necklace, vintage. I think this is cute. So it's a buy it now $12, 16 inches, and the brand is something called Bonnie J. Now these are plastic, and it's this big neat chain, and she's got these big hunks of the plastic beads with the those gold beads. The chain is really nice. It's got a texture on it. Lobster claw clasp. Here's our tag. I don't know if you can make out her name. I can't ever get it turned the right way. Anyway, Bonnie J. I'm guessing this is from the 90s.
Sorry. My dog's pushing her buttons. She wants to go outside.
Ah, I think that's clever how you can train your animals to
I
do
saw
that.
cats doing it too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, kitty. I've seen videos where they get the typical like the hotel desk ding ding ding, and kitty goes up and goes back 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 back. It's like I want food now. Okay, so there's that one. Then I've got a really cute little bracelet. I don't know who made it, but this is so adorable. Now, it's resin for the colored pieces, but it's got mother of pearl. And look at the detail on the charms. Look at this charm. This is a mother of pearl charm, and with look at the design on that. Isn't that adorable? There's mother of pearl. That's mother of pearl. And you got this cute little daisy. That's mother of pearl. Another stone. It's just a toggle. So it has it's 2 lines. Come on. Never try to put a toggle on with people watching. It's cute.
Yeah.
Cute, cute, cute. Any interest in it?
Don't see any yet.
Okay. And then, oh, I love this last one. Ooh. Oh, gosh. If I could just go, if I had any place to go, I wouldn't even be selling it. I'd be keeping this one. Okay. Chico's 30 inches. Okay. So it starts out, here's our Chico's tag, long extender, and then glass. Beautiful. Beautiful faceted glass. It's kind of got a slightly grayish tint. Long, gorgeous thing. And then at the bottom, I can't even hold it up. Look.
Those are so shiny.
Look at this tassel. Now, these seed beads are not the like rounded ones, they're angular. Look at the sparkle on them. So I don't know if you've ever had a necklace like I've got one that's a black spinel. That's what it reminds me of, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. Yeah, look at the sparkle. So you could wear it, at that length. You could actually, of course, the trouble is when you go like this, you've got that in the middle. So I guess you pretty well have to, unless you took the clasp off and just attached it, to make it a no clasp. But I love this. This is just so gorgeous. Look at that. Man, if that won't bring in a flock of crows, I don't know what will. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that's my 3.
Okay.
Don't sound enthused.
I am, but you know what happens when I'm on here and trying to do a show?
You're watching?
The cat lady has to talk to me. Well,
Oh.
instead of talking to my mom directly.
Oh.
It's like, tell your mom I'm going to stop buying a few. Well, I'm not there, so okay. So I have to message my mom now. Anyway. Let me just do that.
All right, we'll let you.
There. Jeez. All right. Babysitter, I swear. Here we go. Okay. So number 10, back here where I want to be. Number 10 is these nice Cubs official jars. Now, one of them does have a little scratch to it, and I'll show you that in a bit. But these are Cubs. They are officially licensed. So if you know somebody that likes the Cubs team, they have a really good seal to the lid. The lid is a cobalt blue glass, and the base is clear with the Cubs and the official seal, or the ball with the official seal. And I've got both of them for $15. Here's where the little scratch is, right here. So get it where you can kind of see it there. But, you know, you really wouldn't see it sitting on a desk or something. It'd be great with candies in here, or you could put cotton balls and Q-tips, or, you know, just anything you'd like. I mean, it'd even hold liquid. But both of them do have the official seal on them. Both of them have really good seals with the cobalt blue lids. So that's number 10 with a start of $15 for the pair. So you get both of them for that price. And then my next item is going to be number 11. And you get 8 button covers. And
oh, those are 80s.
4 hair combs. So you get 4 button covers that look like this. And 4 that look like this. And then you also get these hair combs that have little flowers. And then the pretty. In a pink, they're a pink color. Can't tell. They're light pink. So there's 4 of those and 4 of each type of button covers. And it's a start of $8 for everything. In the baggie. Yeah, it's number 11. And of course, if anybody sees anything and they want to come back and claim it, you know, just be our guests and let us know. And let us know if there's anything you're looking for in particular, because we'd really like to know. And we tried to bring a variety, but just never know what people are interested in. Number 12 is going to be a choice of Hall vessels, let's just say. Let's see. So the first one is in great shape, and this was made 1946 to 1947. This is a magnolia ur.
I love Hall.
It's pink, blue, and a dusty rose with some yellow. And that is a magnolia flower. It's front and the back. And there's the markings. And this one is in great shape. No chips, no cracks. The next one I'm going to show has a little flea bite on the base. It is the wildflower pattern. Let me see where this is. Yeah, right there on the base.
Oh, that's not noticeable.
Yeah, it's really tiny. And this one is wildflower, double-handled vase. It's in yellow, pinks, and greens. This would have been from 1938 to 1950 was the production time. I looked these up in my book, so I would know. And it does have the Hull, USA on the bottom of that. And those were both in matte. The next one is going to be glossy. And the reason it's also in with the 15, because obviously it would have been more, is it does have a chip. And this one would have been from 1949 to 1950, but I'll show you the chip first. It's under the lip. Darn it. This is a woodland ur. So if you have it this way, you don't really see the chip because the chip is on the backside edge. I love the handle on this. So great. And there's the marking, of course, with Hull. So it would be your choice. These two have a little bit of a issue. Like I said, my measurement here. This one measures about 6 3/4 inches tall. This one measures about 5.5 inches tall. And this one's almost 5 inches tall. And this one, like I said, has no issues. The other two have, tiny flea bite on one and a little chip on the other. So, but it would be a choice starting at $15. I don't see anybody in on those yet. But if you change your mind, you know where they're at. And let me put Randy back up. There we go.
Okay, I'm back to the jewelry. I tell you what, this next one is gorgeous. Oh, God, I wish it was 30 years ago. I'd be wearing these things like crazy. So buy it now, $12. This is a 28-inch vintage. Oh, it's this endless gold ball necklace. Look at the texture on these beads. It is strung on chain. It is just exquisite. Just exquisite. You can see the chain over here. There's no catch. There's no clasp. It's just a continuous strung on chain. Look at the texture. Now, I did not test to see if these were gold plated because they're not gold, but they are just, you know what though? You could wear this and trust me, you'd be in high heaven here. You could wear this to the opera. I just love the design on the beads. Hey, there's Noelle. Hi, Noelle. Well, I said to myself, this is a Noelle kind of piece. Good to see you. It's yours. Okay. That one is scooped up by Noelle.
Yep.
Next one is another necklace. There's no brand on this. This one is ranging from 16 to 21 inches. And look at this. It's got these rings. And I've checked all the rhinestones. There's no rhinestones missing. It's just all these rings on the chain. I love this one. Look at that. It's sort of got a brass.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke. It's not symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. It's got this huge, long chain. Huge, long extender. Look at that. You've got almost, well, let's look. That's a 6-inch extender. And you can see one of those sets of beads is like a copper, and those are glass. They're not plastic. And that one's $10. Okie doke. Then my last piece. Buy it now, $8. It's 7.5, and it's a mother of pearl bangle. Now, it's the pieces are the white. The pieces aren't pink, but the in between it has a pinkish. Oh, looks like Noelle's grabbing it. It has a pink tinge to in between, a little bit of brown. It's gorgeous, beautiful. I don't know if I can get it on. My hands are too big, but it's a beautiful, beautiful necklace, and it's yours, Noelle. Good choice. Gorgeous necklace. I mean, necklace. What am I saying? Bracelet. Okay. I don't know if Becky's back yet or not. Oh, what else can I do? Well, let's see here. I can just go ahead. So, switching gears.
Hello.
Oh, you're back. Okay, goody.
Yeah. Okay.
Noelle's been scooping up goodies.
Well, do one more.
Oh, one more. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's think about this. Now, what can we come up with? What's this? Okay, we'll just pull one out of the hat. This is a 36-inch. Now, the brand name is RMN, which I have found out stands for Roman.
Oh.
It's, come on. Of course, it's all wonky. Hold on, get entangled. These are beautiful faux pearls. And this is, what did I say? Okay. Buy it now, 8. This, again, this is a 36 inches. And what it is silver tone. And strung on the silver tone are these stations of faux pearls in these beautiful neutral colors. So you've kind of got a chocolatey, a rose beige, and it's long. It's really a gorgeous, if you like a layering piece, it's really lovely. There's no peeling on these pearls. They're cool to the touch. I'm going to say they're a glass pearl. And you see the colors. Remind me of champagne bubbles. Whoop. All right, that's my 4.
Okay. Boy. I had to get my husband to get me water, and you know how that goes. And then he's on the phone, so he can't stop yakking while he's doing it. And
Of course not.
so I have to mute myself. And anyway, it got done. Okay, number 13. Lucky number 13 is an $18 start, and it's for this Princess Blue Indiana glass candy dish. Let me put the two pieces together here. It is 6 inches wide, and it is beautiful color. This would look pretty too, sitting on a dresser for your powders, or put some jewelry in it, and maybe drape some pearls or something over that hand. It's in great shape. No chips, no cracks.
Love that blue.
Yes, the blue color is just stunning on this, and it shines so well with the light. I love that pattern.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's tempting. I'll go sit on my hands. I have absolutely no use for it, but And
it's an $18 start. It's a really good price for it. Okay. That's number 13. My next item up here. And next one going up. All right, I have these two mugs that have Mexico on them. Mexico. Number 14. It's a starting bid of $10 for the two of them. This one has more of a brownish color leaf here, and this one has more of a green. They both say Mexico on them.
for hot chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Insides look great. The bottoms. I'm going to choke my husband walking by with making noise.
I've never had Mexican chocolate, but I had chocolate in South America. When I was 18, my father took me to Colombia, and we were in Bogota. And so the guy we were visiting, he got this young girl who could speak English, and she and I ran around the city together so that I'd be occupied while father was doing business. Now, how they serve hot chocolate is, like in the open cafes, they put this cube of melty cheese in the bottom of the hot chocolate. It's a bland cheese, not like exactly a mozzarella, but so you have your hot chocolate, and then you mess with your spoon, and the cheese is melted, and then you pull up a bite of this cheese and drink it with that hot chocolate. Oh God, it was so good. Who didn't thought hot chocolate and cheese?
Okay. And for the two of them, it would be a $10 starting bid. Anybody's interested? Okay. And number 15 is going to be a choice of screw-on earrings. And I did find that some of them are reactive to my UV light.
Ooh.
So kind of neat. So your choice, starting at
Change
$6.
your highlight.
Okay, I will. If you insist. There we go. Thank you. This first set is got Japan marked on it. Have these lovely blue colors and kind of a aurora borealis color to the
with silver.
yeah. And then this says Japan on the back there. So that would be your first choice with the pretty blue. And your next choice.
If I remember correctly, they stopped using made in Japan in 52. So those would have to be in the 50s, but after 52.
There's these that are screw on. Let's see if I can show the back of this one. Easier. Screw on pair with the cute little danglies. And then these are also a Japan pair. They're marked Japan. And the last pair I have reminds me of the 70s.
Oh, yes.
With a little flower on them.
Kind of a Southwestern.
Yeah. That's their little back.
Actually, could be 60s.
Could be. I'm thinking maybe with that back.
I would say produced in the Southwest for the Southwest look.
Yeah. And I don't really think it's like a turquoise stone.
No, it's not.
It's really faux. So that's my thinking. But the metal's really good metal. Zuli, I don't think so.
They don't look at Zuli.
The metal is like a heavier kind of little metal.
They're Lou, they're clip.
Clip on.
But they're an older clip. They're a comfort clip. I'm thinking 60s.
Yeah. You would know better than I would.
But you can see they're made to mimic the little sawtooth petty point. Lou is in on 6. Okay, that means that Lou would get first choice of anything unless somebody wants to go with a $7 bid. See the stone up close? Okay.
Okay, these are screw back.
Those are screw back.
Yeah, let me
try to get that stone. It does. You know, it's hard to say.
It is, and I just don't want to say and mislead somebody.
But it's not marked.
No, it is not marked. But so many of them weren't.
Well, let me ask, is the stone cold?
I can't really tell. It's so little.
Were they using plastic back then?
Probably.
Okay, Zuli's in for 7.
Sorry, I have one screw on and the rest are clip-ons. Sorry about that. I took it from the first look. So there's those.
Lou is in at 8.
These are clip-on. Look like that.
Those are definitely 50s, 60s.
Those are
Zulie's at
Japan.
9.
These are clip-on. And say Japan as
Lou is at
well.
10.
Well, thank you, gals.
Zulie's at 12.
I'm glad you like them. And this is the one pair that's a screw-on.
I knew you guys would go, and Lou is out to Zulie, so we can count it down to Zulie. If I knew you guys were crazy about older earrings, I can bring them, let me tell you. Okay. So it's going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Zulie. And Zulie wants the turquoise ones. So that means, Lou, did you have any interest in any of the other ones for that price of 12?
So clip-on. Both of these sets are the clip-ons from Japan.
Okay, Lou passes. I think those pearl ones are so cute.
They are.
The way they're wired together, it's really cute dangle.
Thank you so much. Was that my
I have kittens pounding at the door. But I don't dare let the little stinkers in.
No. Okay. Get you up.
Oh, it's me. Oh, me. Okay.
I think so.
All right. Rating my grandma's stuff. Okay, these are my grandmother's. So the first item that I've got, first I'll show you the back. Crown. God, I wrote it down. It's Imperial Crown from Austria. Okay, and what this is, which is likely antique, do you recognize the kind of, you look at the shape, it's a dresser tray. This is what ladies would have on their dressers, and this is what their perfume bottles would set on. Oh, okay. So you want my rainbow flower and my glass pearl, got it. And then let's see. And then those dangly pearl earrings from you. Okay, got it.
Okay.
See the flowers? Now the gold is worn, but the other flowers are beautiful. So you've got like blue forget-me-nots on the corner. You've still got lots of gilding, and then little bitty pinky roses. This is just so neat. It's not easy to find the dresser trays. Any interest in it? Okay. And let me check something, Maritza, and I just want to confirm. So I'm guessing this necklace, right? Okay. This necklace, correct? Oh, Maritza says no on the pearl earrings. And then the other necklace that you mentioned, I believe, was this one. This one is only 5. Now the flowers was 6, and this one is 5. Are these the correct ones? Was it this glass pearl? Or was it the long, long, long one? The long one? Because this are glass pearls too. I showed this one, but then I showed a very long one. The long one. Gotcha. Okay. Want to get it right. Okay. It's yours. Okay. Now back to what I was doing. So my next item is another antique. Now, you got to be careful with these things. Now, this one is not marked. However, I was able to identify it with Google. Well, I mean, it is marked. Sorry. It's marked GOA or GDA. Sorry, GDA. And it is an antique. It is hand painted. Look at this. It's a handled cake plate. That's what they called it. A handled cake plate. Look at the hand painting on those gorgeous flowers. It looks like a little bit of the gilding may be worn off on this side. But hey, this is an antique. It's 100 years old. But the flowers are beautiful. I didn't find any nicks or dings. Now it's also got some other little mark on here. And I wonder if that may have been the artist initials. Beautiful, beautiful plate. It also would be pretty on a dresser.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay, now, then the last one is also antique. And I love this one. This was my grandmother's. It is Victorian, okay? And you remember that word I told you about? That Nippon word? Hand-painted Nippon. Look.
Oh, wow. Very detailed.
Look, sage and green, sage and gold roses. It's 10.5 inches. Beautiful condition. Look at the amount of and it's got moriage on it because I can feel the texture. You can feel the paint on the roses. It stands up.
Great to think that it lasted all this time,
I
too.
know. I guess I don't have the antique glass people here today. It's a gorgeous piece.
Ceramic.
But if there's no interest in it, we'll move back to Becky.
Okay.
Oh, Noelle says she's interested. Well, good for you, Noelle. It is so gorgeous, gorgeous.
Well,
Hey, anybody else has interest other than Noelle? If not, we will count it down to Noelle.
Going once. Going twice.
And you know whose house it came from.
Last call.
This came from a household in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And it was owned by Elsa. Well, a lot of times you don't know the provenance behind things, okay? And who knows, it might have belonged to Elsa's mother.
Could be. So Sleeping Bee is interested in the Nippon from the beginning of the sale for $8.
Okay, yes, I had two. I gotcha. Hold on, the Moriage plate. Where did I put it? Woo!
I don't know. I know I have some Nippon coming up too.
It was the second one. Now I've got to find where I carefully place things. You know, I have a balancing act around here, and I just moved it. Where did I move it? There. Dang it. Oh, here it is. Okay. It was this one, correct? Yes, great. Thank you so much, Sleeping Bee. This is a beautiful, beautiful plate. Beautiful. All right.
Okay. And if anybody else sees anything they're interested in, just let us know.
Okie dokie. Now we can go back to Becky.
And here's our emails too, just in case anybody wants to contact us. You know, if you see it later or anything. And I'll put myself up here. That is so helpful, sending us the information like that. Makes it a lot easier. I know some people are in other shows that are saying they're still trying to get information from people, and nobody so far has known even who the people are to tell them. Okay, number 16. I have a Westmoreland blue satin glass pedestal compote candy dish. I love this piece. The beautiful color, the blues. I love the pedestal stand of this, the 3 little legs that come out. There's that. And it's a blue satin glass. It's in perfect condition. And it's a $16 start. Just love, like the architecture of this piece is just so pretty.
Ooh.
And it is 5 inches tall. Let me see what the width across is for you. It is 5¼ inches across. So it's almost as wide as it is tall. And that would be a $16 start. And then next I have a little lot of pendants. Okay, number 17 is a start of $8. And we have 6 different stone pendants, you should call it. This one looks like red jasper to me. Not 100% sure, but it is totally made of stone.
Ooh, that's hard to tell.
Kind of looks like jasper. I don't know. I don't know what else it would be, but someone else that knows might know better than me. That's the first one. Let me get these others out here. This one seems cold, but I don't know if it's glass or stone. So that's what it looks like, and I'm thinking it might be glass.
Yeah, that's glass.
So that one I think is glass, maybe.
I'm going to say glass, even though it's purple.
Yeah, it is purple. It's really pretty. Really sparkly. And it just has this little chain it comes on. A little white bead. And then I have 2 that are twisted like this. That looks like some kind of stone to me. I'm not 100% sure, but they're cold, so. And they have grain, so like they would be a stone. See, so there's 2 like this that are twisted. And 2 like this that are just flat round pieces. And for all 6 pieces, it's a $8 start. I just thought somebody that was a little crafty might appreciate some of these little pendants. Dingly. And you get all of them together. Okay. Number 17. Number 18, I have a choice of Fenton. So, of course, that would be glass. And the first piece is a cranberry opalescent. And it would be a choice starting at $16. 18.
Ooh, waffles.
Cranberry opalescent candy dish. Beautiful piece of Fenton. Prior to 1970, because there is no Fenton imprint. And they didn't start imprinting them until that time. And let's see how wide a crust it is. It is about 6 1/4 inches across. The other choice is a cranberry diamond optic ruffled handled small melon pitcher. Also prior to 1970s. And this one is about 5 inches tall. So it would be your choice of either piece of Fenton starting at $16. says a cranberry opalescent. This is a diamond optic.
Do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Set the little picture in the bowl.
They go in there. That's how I had them.
Oh, that was like a little dresser set. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's how I have them sitting on my shelf. So when I went to pick things, I would pick the both of them up because I'm like, well,
Yeah, can't do one without the other. They match each other so well.
Well, they do, but it's the Fenton cranberry, that's why. And then this has the Fenton handle with the bambooing look.
Oh, so it
That's
does.
typical on the basket. On baskets and different handles, they'll have that bamboo look to them. That's very much Fenton. And of course, the melon shape. But yeah, it's a choice. $16 start. Thank you. Yeah, they are pretty. Okay. And that was my 3.
Oh, my turn already?
I know, it goes by so quick.
Okay. I have had this next item for 30 some years. Got it in the 90s, but it currently is not, I mean, I love it, but in my new house, my current situation, I don't have a way to use it. So I'm making it available. I love it. It's a decorative, got to be careful. It's a metal scroll stand with a decorative glass bowl. This is a console piece or a centerpiece on your dining room table. And it's kind of a brownish metal, but what I love about it is the stand folds. So if you want to store it for seasonal use, and plus easy shipping, this folds down, and you can see on the top it's got the plastic pieces for the glass bowl. I just got to get them put back in the right spot. Now the bowl's got some watermarks on it, but it doesn't have any chips or cracks. It just needs a good cleaning with hot ammonia or some vinegar. Now, what I used it for is I had these really high-end beaded fruit, and the beaded fruit would sit in this on the top of my large TV. I no longer have a large TV. And I also now have 2 kittens, and the little shits get into everything. So I don't dare have this out. Beautiful, beautiful piece. You can look them up. Some of all the ones I found online had a much deeper bowl. But it's a great decorative piece. Okie dokie. And I will very carefully move it back over here. Okay. So then my next item, where am I? I'm lost. Woo! I got my hands on this, and it's a shame it doesn't have a maker on it because this thing is so darn pretty. It's not glass. It's a size 6 3/4 vintage, but look at the gold tone leaves. The stones they put in, like I say, I think they're more of a resin. not, but it's gorgeous. And then it's got these little rhinestones. It's this lovely ruby red garnety color. Now this has got to be with this kind of clasp. I'm going to say it's probably from the 80s. Although the clasp has got some design on it, there is no name.
Huh.
But it is rich looking. Isn't that nice? Especially if you like red. Or maybe you call it cranberry.
Well, and Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, this would have been a great one for Christmas too.
Well, it'd make a good gift for a birthday or
Valentine's Day. The Valentine's Day. Here's the back. It's a brushed finish on the back, matte finish on the front. These little leaves and rhinestonies. All right. And then my last item this round branded. Okay. So the brand is something called Charlotte Daniel. And it is a one of those statement type necklaces. Whoops. And it's this, you're getting it's sort of like these aqua blue with chartreuse. They are a resin, but it's a really gorgeous necklace. It's got the lobster clasp, so I'm guessing from the 90s, long extender. Here's the back.
Do those glow at all?
I
wonder,
and I did need to mention, one's darker than the other. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like this one is darker than this one. You can't, it's just a hair darker, like a shade or two. So they're not exactly the same. Let's look. Of course, I can never, I don't know how you guys get these glowy things to work. Okay, where is it? There it is. Because I have my black light. To me, they all glow.
Well, you're looking for green or orange, though.
Oh, okay.
You're not looking for purple or blue. Kind of. It's hard to say. It's the angle it's at. It's shining funny.
I know. I'm just having a hold on.
When you put it up the one way, it kind of looked a little green. So I don't know.
My gosh, my golly.
Yeah, see, that looks like it has green. So it might be, yeah. That looks like a green reaction.
Okay, because they're definitely aqua blue. Oh, Noelle wants the bracelet. Sure, Noelle. Good choice. Beautiful piece. Very different, too. I just think it's pretty. And,
yeah.
And I admit, I'm not really into the statement necklaces, but I would have worn this because I hate all that la stuff. This is more simple, and I love the color combinations.
Yeah, there you go. Those turned around.
All right, that's my 3.
You got 8 for the bracelet with Noelle.
Yep.
And then I was too busy watching you to pay attention to what I need to do.
And I got to run down the hall again.
Oh, okay.
Check on the
That
fire, check on the cats.
fire doesn't stoke itself.
No, it doesn't. And hubby's sleeping, so it's only me.
Okay. There we go. To do my copy and paste for my. Oh, you're welcome, Noelle. I'm sure she would have said so, but she's running for it. Okay. I have a piece that's very unique. And I'm probably going to put it for more when I list it. But I'll offer it to you guys first. It's number 19. So I did have somebody that said that they liked things that were a little bit of this type. So the clay looks like a dark red. Does have Mexico on the bottom. I believe this is Tarahumara people. They're Native Americans in Mexico. There's a little bit of difference on the edge there. It's how they, but you can see how they made it with their fingers. And they use these for olas, is what they call, to carry water in. This one still has some of the hide on this rawhide. You can see it there. I don't know how to date these. I really need to look up more on this type of pottery because it's very intriguing to me. But it is in very good shape for this type of pottery. But it is a $50 start. It's 5.5 inches tall. And if you look these up, they do go for a pretty penny. Looking at the solds on them. So the outside of this, it looks like it's like fired. All on the outside, and probably outside fired. Like they put those bricks together and then fire something inside of it. Because you can see the black and the red. And it's very, very crude type of pottery. Very handmade. And they use these for purposes. So there's that piece. And put my next piece up. So hopefully my mom turned on the lights so the lady that's messing with the cat traps can look at whatever she needed to look at. Number 20 is Beatrice Potter, The World of Beatrice Potter. It's Peter Rabbit. It's a start of $8 for this little basket. It has Peter Rabbit, Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, and I can't remember the mom's name on here. It is marked The World of Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit, Reuter Porcelain, Germany, from 2008. It's a Frederick Warren Company. It's licensed. The inside is in perfect condition. The whole thing is in great condition. Cute little porcelain basket. You know anybody that likes Beatrix Potter or Peter Rabbit or collect any of these? Just make a great gift for, that person. And Easter's not that far away, really. It's not. So people could start picking up things now. But, if people like those things, it's always good for a birthday gift, too, as well. Okay. Like we always say, we do have a variety of things. So if there's anything that you guys are looking for, let us know. I don't know if that Mexico pot would exactly be what you would consider brutalist. I'm wondering about that. Number 21 is a start of $5. It is for this really cute little crystal cat on the basket holding a ball. This is over 24% lead crystal. It is labeled on the bottom 1994 and Avon, and that it is over 24% lead crystal. It is, let me see how wide it is. It is 2.5 inches wide and about 2.25 tall. So this little tiny cute kitty on a basket. It is lead crystal. It's very cute. And it does have its label still in it. And I think Randy's back for us. And it's her turn, so let's see what she might have found for us.
Well, the kittens, specifically Tom, loves to go into my closet. I have the door open, but it's off. He goes in and he has figured out how to turn the light on. He jumps up. I've got a dress. I've got, racks on either side, and then I have a dresser. He jumps up on the dresser. He bats at that light string, turns it on. Then he goes climbing onto the racks of my clothes to try to get up to the shelf. So he's knocking clothes off of hangers with the light on, and the light gives him away because I don't leave the light on. And of course, then one of the fires had completely gone out, so I had to totally redo wood. So it's a good thing that I went out there. No telling what the little dickens were in. I forgot to check my other computer to make sure that Tommy had not been dancing on the keys. Okay.
That might be next.
Well, that might be next. Okay, so now I got something different. So back in 2018, we sold some family property, and we were now in a position that we were going to be able to have the funds to actually get a house. We were in an apartment that was falling down. And so at that time, we thought we were going to have a house built, like a modular home. And at that time, I was getting things with the floor plan in mind, and I had gotten this. However, we ended up not getting to do that. We bought this house, and the bathroom is not the same kind of bathroom, and so I had to throw this idea out the window. So I have an item that I can't use. So what this is, for buy it now for $8, is this gorgeous China tissue cover. This was going to go in my nice, big, huge master bathroom. Now, this is what makes me sick when I got this from someone on Etsy. The idiot did not pack this with paper. They stored it upside down. And
buy it now $8?
Buy it now $8.
Okay.
And then put something in the middle. And it cracked. So it has mended boo-boos. It's still beautiful, and somebody would have to inspect it severely to find them. So on this side, you can see the crack line. A whole piece broke out. You can see there's a few, and some of the paint chipped. So there's been mended. There was a crack on this side. It's got little boo-boos there. It still got some of the tape inside where I glued it and put it together. But it still is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So that's why it's only $8, is because it has those little boo-boos.
It reminds me of the Hull flowers almost. The Hull
Like
pottery.
what?
Like the Hull pottery
Oh,
flower.
yeah, the colors and everything.
Yeah.
So, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. You just need to put it someplace where kitty cats won't get to it. But it has friends, okay? And its friends are buy it now $3 or both for $5. Because what it came with, because it was going to be in a bathroom.
You have the 8 and the 3 together. I'll fix it.
Okay, are matching toothbrush holders. Look at that.
Or both for what?
Or both for $5. $3 a piece or both for $5. Now, I don't know if they were made for each other, but they sure match. They were sold together, and the idiot shoved these down in the middle and didn't know about, and I didn't even think about complaining at the time. I know. Well, in Zuli, I didn't tell him. That was my fault. I didn't tell him. It was a pain in the butt to do so. I'm the kind that I just say, well, I can glue it together. So I wasn't getting it with thinking of resell. I was getting it thinking of using, and I could still glue it together and use it anyway. So I've got these beautiful, no, they can be separate. But aren't they gorgeous? They are unscathed. Oh, there's a label. Oh, they're hand painted. They'd be a heck of a salt shaker too, but I think that's because water drips in and you can, clean them out, because they look like salt shakers, but they're toothbrush holders.
You can use them for paintbrushes too.
Yeah, you could use anything in them. Hat pin. You could use hat pins in them. You could put pens. But they're made to go in the bathroom. But anyway, I thought I'd bring them out. And then, okay, let me set these carefully aside. Then something I hadn't brought here before yet for I've done it on other channels. There were, every place I went, everybody thank you, Suey. I try. Diamond art. Okay, these are 12 by 16. Now, I'm not going to unwrap these things. They've got all the little doohickeys inside. But what I did, and it's a buy it now 6 choice of. What I did do is I printed out photos. Because I've seen Ella do this, and she has her and she has photos of them on her phone and shows her phone. I tried that and it was washed out and it sucked. So anyway, here's number 1. So you indicate either the name or the number. Here is Castle in the Sky. Again, they're 12 by 16.
Ooh,
isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Blues and pinks. I think they're just, oh God, they're gorgeous. I haven't tried diamond art yet, but it's tempting. So that's number 1. Number 2 is Love on the Beach. It could be a sunrise, a sunset. Again, gorgeous colors. Okay. Then number 4, I'm calling Heart Tree. This is a lot of blues with pinks because it's a heart. Number 5 is Moonlight on the Lake. Now, if you look real careful, there's a canoe with someone in it way out there in the middle of the lake under the starry sky, which is reflecting in the moonlight.
Those would be good for Valentine's Day gifts too.
Especially the heart. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
It's hard to find for kids that isn't all.
Number 6. Well, I liked this set because it sort of had a fantasy aspect to it. So I call this one Fairy Cottage. This is number 6. Look at the pinks. Now look down at the bottom. No, Zuli, I haven't done anything with that. I've still got it. Let me stop and make you drool. If I can find it, I think I can find it. Hold on. Found it. Okay, you guys.
That's just one you're going to wear, though, right?
No, I can't. This is a men's. So as when I was playing with it, I was showing it like this. There's the back now. I don't know if you can see on the back. Okay, yeah. See that little that? Yeah. Here's the ring. This is a man's ring. This is huge. It's a size, God, it is, let me get my notes out. The size 10. So this is a men's ring. It is by a native artist whose name is Delbert Chatter, Chatter. He is Navajo and he is from Winslow, Arizona.
Yeah, I know that name. He is a very well-known artist, actually. And his stuff is a pretty good price.
I found nothing of his that was this big. I found much smaller rings that were running anywhere from $240 to $300. And I mean, much smaller. So I'm afraid, given the size of this, that I probably am going to have to ask at least $1,000.
I would think so.
Because of the name, the artist.
And the veining in that is so great.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Now, I haven't done my research. I've got a book on turquoise, and probably if I go and look, artists tend to get the turquoise from the mines that are in their area. So I haven't gone in and looked and see where Winslow is and what mine is close to it, but I probably would be able to identify the turquoise, the mine it came from. But isn't this gorgeous? Yes, I need to put it, posh. Oh, I got a deal too. When I found out what his stuff goes for, dang, did I get a deal. But that was an impulse, just something said, yes. I thought, what the heck can I do with that? I had to get it. It's in one of my videos. I've got it in one of my haul videos. Look at how big that is. It's got to be a man because
Winslow is north of Phoenix, but it's to the east and close to the New Mexico border too.
Yeah, like I say, I've got a map and it shows me where all the mines are, so I could probably figure it out. Oh yes, Zuli, he did. Oh my gosh, he did. Yeah, he did, and I have never said anything about it. Don't. Too late now. It's mine. It's mine now. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
You probably got a good deal on it.
I'm sure. Well, he's probably had it for a lot for quite a while. Anyway, back to Diamond Art. Okay, Fairy Cottage. Thank you, Zuli. We all love to look at something gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Fairy Cottage. See the little houses down, and then you've got the big one in the lake, but then look up in the clouds. More little fairy cottages. Aren't they cute? The number 7, I'm calling Starfish and Shells. You ever seen those underwater cameras where they have half the camera above water and then half below? And so this is this beautiful, see, look at the bubbles and pearls laying there. And the green and the blue. And then you've got the top with the clouds. Remember, these are only $6 for 12 by 16. Okay, then we have number 10, which I am calling Lotus Flower. And look at that. Oh, God, I just heard something go thump and bang. Those dang cats.
Your husband fell out of bed.
No, it wasn't that it wasn't that loud of a thump and bang. And it came from the other wrong direction. It came from across the hall. Anyway, that one's so pretty. Then I have 11, which is I'm calling Tree of Knowledge. And it's a lot of pinks and blues. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the last one is number 12, Love Pebbles. And, it's like one of those beaches and everything's washed. But then beautiful pebbles, and then again, sunrise, sunset. And then inside you've got this like clear glass heart with the pebbles reflected in it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I know, Zuli. It's just a matter of pulling it out and taking the photos, and I hate it. That's the one thing I hate about listing is the time that's so consuming of taking the pictures. But yeah, I need to do it. I've told this year, that's my resolution. I've got so
mine too.
You saw me go to my drawer. Okay. I got stuff in the drawer. Ho ho ho. Like, okay, another deal. This is show and tell now. Okay, this is Bell Trading Company. Look at that. And it has the matching earrings. Hidden in my drawer because I got this, these would be ones that I have to list. Isn't that huge?
Yeah, some of mine, I've got to figure out what box is going to go in and what weight to put on it. That's
not the big issue anyway. Beautiful. And I've got actually 2 of these. The other, it has a little damage on the side, but this one is the matched pair. So I've got goodies. I've got really nice goodies. You keep telling me, Zuli. You keep making me do it. Nag me. This is from it's called the Corinthian line, 1976. 1950s to 76, but it's the Corinthian line is 1976. So I love that. Whoop. Okay. Dropped an earring. Where'd it go? I'll find it. Anyway, if there's no interest in the diamond art, it's Becky's turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'll move me over here in just a minute. Yeah, because you'll have the kitties in there finding it if you don't find it.
That's right. I know. Gotta hide things from those darn kitties.
Oh, darn adorable kitties.
Don't want to give them any excuse.
Yeah, I know. I love the kitties at my mom's, but oh my goodness. Okay, now we got them all copy and pasted. Let's see what we've got for you. Okay, this is one that I got that I really thought was cute. Number 22. I thought it was funny. It is a little ashtray. It says Larry's Butcher Shop, never a bum steer. It does have a little bit of the ring of red that goes around this. Is a little bit of a red loss there, but you really can't tell it very much from the inside so much. And this is on the back, so if you put anything in here, it doesn't damage the sticker that's on there. But this is an ashtray. It doesn't really look like it's been used as an ashtray though either. But you could use this to put sauces in and use little chopsticks. You know, put chopstick rests here. And Izzy loves the red dot. Well, good. And, you know, you could use it for paintbrushes if you want to use it for that. But, you know, also it's great as a little ashtray if somebody likes to collect those or just look at them. You could put some little jewelry in it. That turquoise ring would be a little bit too big for it, but it's 3¼ inches wide. But, you know, you could put some little, like your little watch in it, maybe some earrings and a ring, you know, sitting it on a desk for somebody. Or if it's a guy's desk, he could put his rings in it at night or coins. You know, if you're cleaning out your pockets for the night, maybe you have something you want to just stick some coins in. It'd be perfect for that. And excuse me. Yeah, we're maybe going to try and ask Angie if she wants to come on and sell with us, because that would be fun. She's always fun. And let's see, number 23. This is Elizabeth II, Regina, metal cuff links. These are coins in a cuff link. The cuff link part looks like. There's the backs of them. Yeah, guys could use a little ashtray to put some cuff links in too, see? Good idea for those too. Doesn't it sound like trouble now? But yeah, you can look up these coins. That are in there too. It's a good deal for these guys. It's $20 start. They're 1 inch wide. You don't know me very well, do you? Anyway. Well, it doesn't hurt anything to be kind. But
Well, I didn't say you were kind. I just said you were nice and sweet.
okay. Number 24 is a $5 start. I'm not going to argue with her. But don't talk to my husband, okay? He would have stories, I'm sure. These are trinket boxes, and it would be your choice. Yeah, Isamu Claudia. Yeah. This one's made out of resin. That looks like a African family. Okay. And this one is ceramic.
Ooh.
The front of this does have a tiny little pit right there, but you can barely see it.
Get a blue ink and fix it.
Something during manufacturing. And it says Soho decoration, but the decoration is the Spanish decoration. So it's
maybe it's supposed to be Sonoran.
Looks like Soho.
Well, yeah, but Sonohoran. It might be an abbreviation for Sonoran.
Maybe.
Who knows?
But it definitely is, the spelling is Hispanic.
Yeah.
And then I have this very pretty crystal one.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's very pretty. And I have this one. It's also resin. It looks like a purse with a feather on it. Has a little felted top. And it does say something in the bottom. Looks like Santa or Sarna. Sarna. And here's the bottom. Angie, my mom has you beat. She only has 3 cats inside, though. And about 40 or 50 on the outside.
Oh, wow. You're a better person than me, Angie.
And then here's this one. This one looks like it has oriental markings on the bottom. It's a porcelain. And the last choice, I showed a pottery piece, George. I'm not sure if you saw it. It's tulips. And I'm not sure if you got my email either, George, with the invoice. So you might want to look in your spam. This is made in Taiwan. So this is a choice at $5. Or this one. Okay. This one. This one is clay. Or these two resins are choices.
Oh, no. Well, I didn't hear crash, tinkle, tinkle, so we're good.
No, they landed on my keyboard, so they're fine.
Yeah, but you're still here, so.
Didn't do anything to me.
I've seen that happen in a live. Somebody dropped something and poof, they disappeared.
There's the resin ones. No worse for the drop off the lid. I'm just making sure. Yeah, they're fine.
I was sending something to George and I got the email wrong. So make sure you double check the email.
Okay. But yeah, I sent it before Christmas and after. I sent a reminder too. So, okay.
Because
And
I kept putting him at AOL.com, and that's not where it went to.
oh, I don't know. Here, I'll just show you
Oh
this really quick,
no.
George.
That's horrible, Angie. Those are horrible. That is neat.
This was a $50 start.
Yeah, now I see it's not black like I thought it was. Yeah, that's
No,
old.
no. It's it's got parts where you can see black in it, like
And
here.
that's
Because
not done in a wheel either.
no, and you can see the people's like finger, um, where they use their fingers to mold it.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is Mexico Indian, Native American. Sorry, so forgot what the people's name is. Huh? Yeah. Okay. We'll have to figure that one out. Huh? And you're sure it didn't go to spam? How odd. Yeah, I have 3 different people, I think, that I sent before the first of the year. But let me get Randy over here. Let's see, my mouse is. Why is my mouse not working? I think I need to change batteries on my mouse. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Now I know I've mentioned Technobon before, because I got a lot of it in the 80s and well, no, not the 80s, the 90s. So this is a starting bid of $10. And these are something I dearly loved. This is Peridot. Okay. Now again, Technobond is real gold over silver. It's vermeil, but Technobond does it in a thicker layer than most vermeil, and so it is supposedly never going to rub, wear, flake, whatever. Okay. This is 6 3/4, and it's a peridot bangle. But what I love is that it's a flex bangle. See that? So when you're wearing it, it's going to have a little give. But those are good size real peridots. Now, I don't know if those are diamonds. I didn't test them. Well, I suppose I can test and see what the heck they are. They're probably CZs, though. Uh, I keep my little Parthidium right here. Anyway, starting bid of $10 or buy it now $10. I got these as a set. I had a peridot, a garnet, and a sapphire. My sapphire one busted. Okay. I don't know where the other one is, the garnet, but I found this one surfaced the other day. But I used to wear these a lot. Love these bracelets. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, guess what? Might be diamond. Yep, it's diamond. So it's got a little up here. It's got a little diamond with the peridot. So it's peridot and diamond. 10 bucks. All right. Next item. Starting bid 10. Another brand. It's a brand called Worthington. Worthington. It is 30 inches long. It is enamel, white enamel with a gold. So you've got squares and circles. The white is enamel. It's heavy. It's a nice piece. Where's the catch? Here's the clasp. Yeah, Zuli. It's sterling with gold. The word vermeil only means gold over silver. Anything else is not vermeil. It's just they do a thicker version of it. Anyway, I don't know if you can read that, but it says Worthington. It's really a nice. And so they're heavy, but they're definitely white enamel. And then you've got the gold pieces. And then they threw in this little round one ever so often. So the way they've got it is they've got the round stations at certain bit. Okie dokie, Zuli. So for this one, correct? The Worthington or the Technobond, because both were the same price. The bracelet or the necklace, since they're both the same price. Oh, and just so you know, on that bracelet, even though on the cone it comes out to 6 3/4, I wore a size 7 and it fit me just fine. Just let me know which, the bracelet or the bracelet. Yes, ma'am. That's yours, Zuli. And let me just double check something real quick.
Anyone interested in the necklace for 10?
And Zuli, we have not done business together, you and I, although I'm real familiar with you. So make sure you email me my Moon Valley Crafts, my address. Yes, the bracelet is yours, madam, for $10. Okay. Now, this next one.
Just a minute, Randy.
Yeah.
George, can you check your emails again? I think I figured out the problem.
Okay. Now, we now
George
have two people interested. George, Zuli put in 10 for the peridot bracelet. You would have to come in at 11 because it is it was put in as a starting bid.
Oh, good.
So if you're interested, George, you'd need to go up to 11. Okay. So Zuli, it's yours. All right. So now I have another bracelet. Ooh, it's a pretty one. I just lucked out when this one fell into my lap. Again, a 6 3/4, but it will fit a size 7.
Look at this. Oh, wow. That's really blingy.
Not a stone is missing. There's no brand. Oh, sure. If you've got it, Becky, I can get it from you.
Yes,
There's
I
no
do.
brand. It's got a very simple class, but this is an old one. There's just no mark whatsoever on it. Definitely not silver. Right, the bracelet's yours, Zuli. Any interest? Oh, Maritza. Okay, gotcha. The diamond art. Yes, ma'am. The fairy cottage. It's so cute. Let me make a note of that. Okay. Any interest? If not, pass it back over to
What's her face?
yeah. What's her face over there? Becky.
It's getting late. You can't even remember who you're here with. Anyway. That's okay. I answer by what's her face too sometimes. And just get my stuff in here. And number 25, let's see what I'm doing here. Oh, I've got some pink stuff. I want to make sure and put some pink stuff in because, people like pink stuff this time of year. Okay, I'm not a really pink person, but this is pretty. Number 25, it's the start of $10.
Ooh, pale.
This is
gorgeous.
Jeanette glass, pink milk glass. It's called a Baltimore pear that was made from 1957 to 1959. It's in great condition. I had somebody once ask me if I had any blue or pink milk glass, but I don't remember who it was. No. But I thought I'd bring it. And the pears on it are really nice, different. It's called Baltimore pear. And let me measure it for you. It's about 5 1/4 inches tall. $10 start. That's number 25. And keeping kind of with the same theme, number 26 is a set of 3 pink milk glass butterflies. They don't have the little lip like an ashtray, so I think they could be a nut or a candy dish. The blue
Yeah,
tag.
it's definitely for our trinket dish. It's definitely for setting something in.
Well, yeah, and there's 3 of them, so you could place them in more than one spot.
Hey, Picasso Cat, thanks for popping in.
Yeah, thanks, Kathy. So there's 3. The Jeanette glass. They're very detailed in the butterfly wings. You could have one sitting there for little earrings on your dresser and one for maybe little chains or little bracelets, maybe if you have the tiny chain bracelets. It's nice to see you guys popping in. I like that. Always like to see friends. It's 3 3/4 inches tall and about 4 1/4 inch wide on these. So they are pretty good size. But I just like how the butterfly is so detailed in there.
Good night, Angie.
Night, Angie. Okay. Put my cards in a row here.
Ah, there's that word Nippon again.
Yeah. Nippon, 1891 to 1921. And we have black and gold. There's the 2 saucers. They don't have the marking on the back of the saucer. Where they have the marking is on the back of the cup. They do have hand-painted Nippon. And they are very, where you can see my fingers through. Very delicate porcelain. This black and gold was just so pretty. Just had to grab these. And there are 2 cups and saucers for a start of $20 for the 2. Both of them have the marks on the cup. Here's how they look. Get over there. On the little saucer. And you could feel the hand painting on these. Go very nicely together.
Very different in that black.
I know. It was like, it's just an unusual pattern. And
usually the dragonware has the black. I haven't seen that before.
I know.
With the, God, there's a specific name for the lake and the cottage and the tree, and I can't think of it.
Yeah, I know. I can never either, but.
Got it written down someplace, but there's a specific term for that theme.
Yeah.
But it's usually much different colors.
Yeah, and I just thought this stood out so well and just looked very elegant with the blacks and the golds.
You know what would look pretty in that, because it's a wide one? One of those little teeny miniature violets, like a miniature African violet or a little miniature tea rose.
Miniature tea rose?
The tea rose might be too big, but miniature violet, miniature African violet would look gorgeous in that.
Yeah, I was trying to see what would fit over here. That I have over here. Doesn't quite go with the theme. Oh, this gal might look good in there.
Taking a bath in the teacup.
Yeah, she's cute. I need to get some of these out to show people. So I have a bunch of these. And I have one that's a Christ that I can't believe how much these guys are worth. It's made by
Looks
Christ.
like looks like Bam Bam's younger brother.
It's caveman, yeah. But it's Christ, and they make a lot. Christ makes a lot of the um, Christmas stuff that goes for a good price too. But anyway, who knew, right? Okay. If anybody sees anything on the replay, or if you want to claim anything, just let us know at any time.
How we doing with peoples in the room?
We're still good. We got 13.
Hey, okay. Well, we'll go forward. Yay. Okay, next item is another brand necklace. It's 16 to 12, blah, blah, 16 to 20 inches. And this is a Stella and Dot status necklace. But this, like I say, I'm not fond of these things. This one's really pretty.
That looks like it would glow too.
Oh, here we are with the glowy thing. Okay, let me get my glowy. At least I've got one.
Oh, yeah, that reacts to it. Makes them brighter. I don't know.
Ooh, shine to me.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's really pretty. It's got corals and shades of blues and greens, and it's got like this smoky color, and then it's got some opalite color ones. No stones missing.
Very different.
Yeah. Like I say, some of them are like, ugh, and some are very pretty. This is one of the pretty ones. Very typical 90s. I like it on a big chain though. Here's the back. And here's the dot. The tags is still in dot. Okay. Next one. So this was my mother's, and they went out west in the 60s and came home with some really killer turquoise necklaces. And my mother brought this one back and never wore it. Well, I realized that some of the pieces were upside down. Okay, that should have been the first clue. This is definitely from the 60s. So I have tested this from one side up the other. It is not sterling, but what it is a look-alike, sterling look-alike Southwestern fetish necklaces. So it has all the fetish things. It's not even plated. I've restrung it so that all the critters are facing the wrong way because some of the turtles were upside down. So this gives you the look. Oh, well, Noelle likes it. This gives you the look of a silver necklace, Southwestern, but without the price. Noelle, it is yours. So buy it now.
Yeah, congratulations, Noelle. That is cool.
It's a gorgeous necklace. And trust me, nobody is going to suspect. They're going to think, man, you got a $200 sterling fetish necklace on.
Can you imagine that against a black dress?
Ooh. or turquoise. It's a
Oh,
beautiful summer piece.
oh yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Noelle has her own little bucket. Now, my last piece is Buy It Now 12. Okay, for you people that do like vintage clippy earrings. Who's got the sound? Becky, you got something extra open because we're reverb.
No,
Okay.
it just started.
These are vintage thermoset. They're kind of a gray.
Back up from
And
your microphone a
hi,
little bit.
Bob. So they're a grayish color thermoset, and they've got these little AB crystals. Here's the back. There's no mark on them.
Hi, Bob.
So I'm thinking these are from the 60s.
He's better late than never, right?
They're almost a heart shape, kind of. But it's a neat silver gray. And if there's no interest, that's my 3. Back to Becky.
Yeah, Bob's my husband, so everybody should give him a hard time.
Bob, I heard that you wouldn't get her water.
He wouldn't stop talking while he got me water.
Okay.
Neither.
Water with a show?
No, don't even go there with him. He has the worst dad jokes too.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. Here I am. I send him dad jokes too, though, because, he likes them. So I feed that. Let's see. Okay, let me get all my little ducks in a row here. There we go. All right. So the first item, and I'm not sure if this is QVC or not, but I think it is the wildflower pattern. It is a basket. It is Fenton. It does have its tag for Fenton. And this shows you how to tell the maker of the basket by the handle design. So here's the pretty wildfire design. It does have a label here, and it does have an F on the bottom with a 0. So I think that would be 2000 when it would have been made. And then it has this really cool handle. So this is a $45 start. Does have all the labeling. It is an iridescent pink. You can tell that iridescence, if that's coming over or not. And this is a really nice piece. Really, really nice basket. Okay, number 28. Okay, number 29 is also a Fenton basket. Has a little bit of roughness to the handle, so I have this priced a little bit less. Where's the roughness? I figure out where it is. Oh, right here. This just feels a little rough, but it's in the manufacturing, I believe, because it's not like rough. Doesn't feel like rough chipped off. It feels like just rough from when they made it. I don't know. But since I don't know, I'm trying to get it where you can see that. I don't know if you can see the roughness. Anyway, this is a cranberry opalescent hobnail basket. And this has the bamboo type handle. So that's what the crimping here is called, a bambooing that they do. And this is an older piece prior to 1970 because it does not have an imprint. It's a very pretty basket. And I was thinking, with Valentine's Day's coming up, this would be pretty with some little flowers in it, or you could put chocolates in it or different things. And I have a choice of baskets here that are in kind of the same, a cranberry or a pink one. All right. Let me see if I can get the last item for me this round. And I only have 3 more after this.
I've only got 2 more rounds.
Okay. All right. So number 30, it's a $15 start. These are Royal Albert, Lady Angela, bone china.
Oh, that's pretty. I love it when they have the design inside.
Double handled, and you get 2.
Oh, that's a soup cup.
They're soup cups.
Oh, duh, you wrote the soup cup.
And it does have the Lady Angela, Royal Albert, bone china, England. In them.
Although, yeah, cream soup. They only drink cream soup out of those.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't really want all the lumps and bumps. It doesn't make it so easy.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and beautiful flowers in here. And these are 6.5 inches wide. So like here's this little teacup I have here from Nippon. You can see how much bigger the soup cup is. Nowadays, though, I would say that we would probably want a bigger soup portion. But back then, this is what you got for the soup portion. But you can get seconds.
They never ate cream soup with spoons. It was always they drank it with the cup.
Yeah. So that was my third item.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
No, you're so quick.
Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh, that. Yeah, I was being a little quick, I guess.
Okay. So now I have something that I made. And I made this about 20 years ago. So this is not something you're going to see very often. It's a set. It's a necklace and a bracelet. The bracelet is, where the heck did I write that? 7 fits a 7. It probably would fit smaller. Necklace is 24. So what this is golden fluorite. Now, if you look up in the corner, you can see the light hitting it. And you see that, you see the golden, and when I get it off this black, you'll see it. It still has the undertones of like the purples and stuff, but it's gorgeous. It's golden. I hand wired it.
Oh,
it's
wow.
A brass,
that really,
it's a brass
really
wire.
Shows up in the light there.
Oh, it's stunning. And here's the bracelet that goes with it. And I just made a simple little catch. It would probably fit a bigger wrist. Let me pop this off. That's how I made the bracelet. I've never seen jewelry made out of golden fluorite. I got these beads, like I said, back in 2010. This is one of the first, among some of the first pieces that I made, because a lot of the early pieces, I actually made my own chain. So these are all hand wired, but they are just gorgeous. Any interest? Don't you love the color, the way they glow?
Yeah, and I was just thinking, since the green or purple fluorite stones glow, I wonder if those glow. But I wasn't going to say that.
Okay. Well, I went with the natural light.
Well, they might be reactive too.
Oh, you can see some of the purple in that one.
Well, yeah, purple isn't.
But these are definitely golden.
You have to check them out in person.
Ah.
Somebody would have
All
to.
right. Moving along. So I put this little puppy together myself. I got this really pretty piece, and somebody had stuck a jump ring on it, and it didn't work. So I made it into a pin. Look at this gorgeous piece of filigree. Now this is a green. It's coming off yellowish, but this is a green stone, like a spring green. It's one of those Rivolis. And I put a pin back on it. Now, if you look though,
got it.
Oh, okay. At the top, you see that you could put a jump ring on it and make it into a pendant. It's just gorgeous. So you've got a sort of a golden, bronzy in the back and a silver, and it's yours, Noelle. It's really pretty. I love being able to do that. Take something that somebody would have, it's like, what do you do with it? And create it into something.
I love the filigrees.
Oh, I know. So do I.
And
I think we can say this is vintage filigree. This is not modern.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the last item this round is just for fun. It's 24 to 27 inches long. So it's got long thing. So it's this long chain. And at the end of the long chain is a Hard Rock Cafe key.
Oh,
so wow. If you've ever wanted a Hard Rock Cafe necklace, here you are. There's the HR. Where is it? Inside that little thing is the HR. Just a fun necklace. I could not find this exact necklace online. I found other things. So I think this is an older one. There weren't that many of the keys.
That might be neat to take the necklace off and use it, put a keychain on it.
You could do that, but it's definitely on a bail.
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's an antique-y color. Yeah. Sometimes I can't see the in here the light very well.
Almost looks pewter, but
yeah, it's a silverish, antique-y silver. Okay, that's my 3 for this round.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah.
Who said you could? Who said you could be done already?
Well, I only have one more round left.
Oh, me too. I'll have to pull myself over though to show it. There we go. Oh, I'm not very centered, all right. That's okay. All right. Get my stuff on here. So how's everybody doing? And did anybody think of anything that they are looking for or types of items that they like to see? We really like your input and to find out, what might be something that we could bring to you in the future. Okay. So I have number 31 is this pretty little Fenton bell. It has a label. It is marked with an imprint up here on the inside. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it there. You might be able to see it from the outside looking in. It's right there, but it is on the inside. It does have that it's the person that painted it is marked in there. It is Sea Ireland, and it has these beautiful little flowers and like a ribbon effect to the bottom. And it's the 100th anniversary. I think it is. No, my next one is. Well, this one has ribboning on here, and it has this label, Fenton hand painted in USA, a little green label. This is, let's see here, we are at about just a little over 4.5 inches tall for this, and it does have a little crystal dinger in here, so it does sound pretty nice. There's pretty flowers. And that's number 31.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
My kittens would love it.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. What's that? Anyway, okay, my next one. This one is the 100-year anniversary. It is in blue, number 32. It is in blue. And it does have an F mark in there. And the K Hall is the signature. And it also has the ribboning look to it. And the ribbon look up on the top. This one has sugared flowers. So the painting.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of sugared. And I like the sugared effect when they do that on the flowers. The two of these, because they have the ribbons though, would look really nice together.
Oh, they coordinate.
Yes, very well.
Like big brother, little sister.
This is also a start of 15. It also has the crystal finger in it, so it sounds the same as the other. And $15 start on either of those. Then my last item for the sale, unless there's any requests for anything, is number 33.
West Germany.
Yes, I love this piece. This is Kaiser, West Germany.
Oh, yeah.
You get the base of it so you can see. It is imprinted with a 797 on it. Oh, on the top. It's above the blue. It's hard to kind of see, but it's there. I like the shape of this, and I like this light green, and then the design that's raised
Yeah,
on
you can
it.
see it.
You see inside. It's 6.5 inches wide. It also has Patty V as the person that painted it. And I like that this looks like a branch kind of handle.
Mm-hmm.
Just the detailing on this was so pretty.
Now that's interesting. West Germany. How many people are named Patty in German?
Yeah, I don't know. That's number 33, $15. And that's my last item.
All right. Okay.
Bring over the Randy.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Last round. Buy it now, $10. This is a size 7. This is not sterling. These are not gemstones. But this is Monet. These are glass. I had never seen this kind of a bracelet done by Monet before. Oh, Noelle has snapped it up. It's got the Monet. There it is.
Noelle
It's
hadn't seen it,
beautiful.
and now it's hers.
The colors are so lovely. It looks like aquamarine and morganite. It has that color. Beautiful, Noelle. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay,
Noelle.
next item is buy it now 12 because it's a little special. Okay. You know, when something is all black, it's called japanned. So this is a vintage pin.
Ooh, that's pretty.
No name.
Wonder who did that.
I don't know. It's an older one.
They should darn well have put their name on it, though.
Well,
Noelle got
Noelle
it.
likes it.
I figured she would. Yeah, that is just gorgeous. Very different. Very
Oh, and
different.
it's showing up really nice on the camera. Really nice. Okay, that's
Yeah.
Noelle's. And then the last piece is another piece I made, and I made the chain. So this is 18 inches, and this is black agate.
Ooh.
This is not silver, but it's just, silver coated wire. And I made the chain, and I made the clasp on the chain.
Almost remind me of Indian teardrops.
It's not obsidian. I mean, it's not that, but I made the findings. I made the chain. I wired it freeform, but there's some little white banding on it. It's got some. Some of the stones have got like a white banding on. You see a little. I
That
don't.
one.
I'm pretty sure it is not obsidian. I'm pretty sure that it was there. You can see it on here. I'm pretty sure it's black agate. Again, I made this about over 20 years ago. I was so proud of myself. And that is my last item, ladies and gentlemen. thank you all for coming.
Yeah, and if anybody sees anything on the replay, just go ahead and reach out to us. We got our emails down below us here. And yeah, have a wonderful night. And
thank you, Noelle, for hanging in, because I know it's late for you. Well, let me quick run down a little bit of where I'm going to be, and then Becky, you finish with where you are. So I got busy this month. Man, I wanted a good month. So of course, every Thursday I'll be with Becky, and hopefully we'll have a guest. On Tuesday the 7th, I will be with Johnny on his rapid fire round. Becky again on the 9th. Then on Friday the 10th, I will be with Dawn and Teresa. Dawn's Southern Treasures and Teresa Yarn again. Then on the 14th, I get to be with Rita, the booted chick. And in the afternoon, I will be with Mark and Mike and Janine's on Friends Sewing with Friends. Back with Dawn and Teresa on the 15th. Then on Thursday, it's going to be a fun day because I will be with Glamma with her classy crap auction at 7:45 Central, and then I will be a little late getting over here to Becky. It's a half an hour. Then I will be back with the Dawn and Teresa on the 21st with their members auction with Becky, Rita again on the 28th, and finish out the month with Becky. Woohoo!
Wow, that's a busy week for you. And of course, I'm on Thursdays with Randy, and hopefully we get some guests coming in so we get some more items. And of course, then we'll be doing a little less of our items, but that's okay too. And I'm on Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy, on Saturdays with Anitra, I Spy Queen on Aaron's channel. And that's at 3 p.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m. Eastern. And I'm also going to do my Monday Whatnot sales at 7 p.m. I missed it this week. I had tummy troubles. Well, I had a little bit of a cough and I had to take something for it, and it didn't set with my stomach very well. Yeah. So anyway, but
sometimes the medicine's worse.
Yeah. So this next Monday, I will be on my Whatnot for that, and I'm going to try to be putting more stuff on my eBay. That's my goal for this new year, is to get more stuff listed on eBay, because I do have a lot around me. And if anybody thinks of anything that they might want to see, please let us know.
Email us.
We both have a lot of items, and
I might have it lurking.
Yeah, we might have them lurking. You never know. And, it's really nice to see everybody in the chat, and I love having you come in.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
See, I've got lurkers. Yeah, and thank you for coming in. And everybody, Happy New Year, and may your new year bring you everything that you wish for.
And may all that nasty snow that's coming across the U.S. miss you.
What is snow? Can we identify that for us Arizona people?
I'll send mine to you, Becky, except unfortunately it comes from your direction.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you love the owl. Oh, that's great. And I did get a little bit of snow before I left Oregon, so that was nice. I got a little taste, so to speak. And we hope to see you all again real soon, and in the chats and back on Thursdays here and at the different shows we're on. I just love seeing my friends in the chat. It's just so much fun. And
for many of you, I'll see you tomorrow morning on Johnny's.
Yeah, hopefully. And hopefully, well, maybe I'll try and drop in there too.
It's early. John, there's a guy in California. He shows up, poor baby. I don't know how he stays awake.
Yeah, because I think isn't it at like 6:30 or something?
It's
My
7
time?
o'clock my time, so it'd be like 5
Yeah,
a.m. your time.
yeah. Yeah, he said to come on in, and I'm like, well, sometimes I'm not in bed until way after midnight. So anyway, all right, everybody, have a wonderful evening, and see you again. Okay, Lou. Bye.
Bye bye.